I'm Howie Scarborough. I'm the CEO of Fall Protection Distributors. We've recently released a blog on our website about Everlast Metals standing seam panels they produce. And we're talking about the most compatible fall protection equipment that's safe to use on their panels. We want to protect the roof system as well as the workers. So if you're working on an Everlast Metals roof or you own one, this would be great information for you. So if you scroll down and you're not sure what panel you have, we do go into depth into the different profiles with pictures, descriptions. We talk about what the different options are for the panel striations, panel material, gauges, things like that. So once you've determined which panel you have, let's say you have the ASL 150, you'll just click this link right here, Roof Anchor Compatibility Chart. And that just links you down to the quick reference chart at the bottom of the page. So as you can see, the different panels are across the top. Now, anytime we're talking about attaching seam-mounted fall protection, we want to be talking about 22 or 24 gauge steel panels, non-curved. So starting with the SSRA1, so this is a single seam tie-off for a single worker. It uses 12 non-penetrating set screws. So you're going to lock this onto the seam, and that's going to provide protection for a single worker as well as the ability to remove the D-ring and use adapter plates. So we have two different types of set screws depending on what gauge steel you're working on. So the first one is the all stainless steel cup tip set screw. That's our standard configuration intended for 22 gauge steel. That's going to torque to 90 inch-pounds, not foot-pounds, inch-pounds. And then if you're working on 24 gauge steel, that's a little bit lighter steel. You want to switch over to the nylon tip set screw, and that's going to torque 180 to 200 inch-pounds. Now, once you have those in place, if you need 10-foot walk boards, you can mount two SSRA1s about 8 feet apart, take a pair of SSRA2 roof jacks, mount those on top of those SSRA1 seam anchors, and then mount a 10-foot walk board across those. Those are roof pitch adjustable as well as seam height adjustable, and they have padded legs on the bottom. So where they're contacting the panel flat, they are padded. So it's no direct metal-to-metal contact. If you need to have 100-foot horizontal lifelines temporarily on the roof, you can take two SSRA1s, mount them on seams next to each other, take an SSRA3 Anchor Plate, which has the grooves in it so you can adjust that for different panel widths. So from 12 to 24-inch standing seam panel widths, if the SSRA1 anchors are compatible with the seams, there's a 95% chance the SSRA3 Anchor Plate is going to work on your seam. So you would have two anchors and an anchor plate on each end of your rope. So a complete kit that we sell, the SSRA HLL Kit, that includes everything you need. That's 4 SSRA1 anchors, 2 SSRA3 anchor plates, plus it includes the 100-foot horizontal lifeline. So that's for temporary use. We also have an industry-exclusive Super Anchor 120-foot permanent horizontal lifeline. So that's intended for standing seam roofs. That has non-penetrating clamps, base plates, 5-inch riser posts, and that also includes 120 feet of galvanized steel cable. So that's just another option. So the Ridge Pro is a non-penetrating system. It basically is like a ladder hook without the ladder. It's a ladder hook that mounts on the end of a lightweight 16-foot pole. You can run that up the roof from the ladder, flip it over the peak of the roof. You've now secured a vertical lifeline. So as soon as you step from the ladder to the roof, the worker's already tied off. He can do an inspection, he can do a quick repair, or he can install other anchors for other workers that are on the ground, like a first man up type situation. So that's the Ridge Pro, very versatile product. The one thing to keep in mind on Ridge Pro, doesn't have to be a metal roof. There's a lot of different roofing materials you can use this on. The biggest thing is as long as it's 612 to 1212. That's a big caveat with the Ridge Pro. So if you have any question about any of these products or any of these panels, our phone number is at the top of the website. Our email is support@fallpd.com. And this little blue circle in the bottom right corner, that is our live chat. Please let us know how we can help you.